Hi, how's it going? Right on, right on. So I got a new bike in the stand, and I want to try this new format that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit certain points and kind of try to film this in a more productive way. So I'm kind of starting off by introducing the bike, kind of what I'm doing. Neighborhood bike shop. I do tune-ups on my friends' bikes and on anybody's bikes really. Try to give them shop quality for about 70% of the cost of a shop. Um, I'm not trying to undermine any shops. I just need to try to survive, like pay my bills. So I'm just doing whatever I can with what I have to try to make it by. And I am looking for more clients. Um, I've got a complete tune list that I'll put up at some point and show you guys exactly point by point the things that I go through on every single bike. But like I said, I'm going to do a new format. This is a new bike, so I'm going to kind of do a walk around of what's wrong with it before I even get started. So there we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay, what we've got here is an old Specialized rock hopper, and it's generally pretty in really pretty good shape. It's pretty clean. I mean, it's a little bit dirty and stuff, but I've seen way worse. But everything seems to look visually like it's good to go, like everything's fine. When I start trying to go through the gears, I find that the shifters are doing the thing that these shifters do, where if you take them and put them in the ultrasonic for a little while, it kind of cleans out the goo in those gears and fixes them. And both of these pods have to be taken off completely and soaked and cleaned through. That also is going to include the front derailleur and the rear derailleur are all going to get a thorough cleaning, including the cassette and the cranks, all the chain rings, because I apparently one of my chain rings or one of the client's chain rings is bent. So I need to find the bent one and replace it. But all that stuff will go into the ultrasonic, and then other than that, it's pretty much just clean tune. I'm not expecting any kind of heavy um, alterations on it. I don't know if I have any yellow. I don't know if I have yellow. Oh, I do. Sweet. Pay no attention to the giant drawer full of cable housings. I do have some yellow cable housings that might actually look cool on there. I don't know. I'll have to see if that kind of looks cool on there or not. Orange. Orange might be good. Huh? Huh? So I happen to have orange as well. Let's see. Ah, yeah. So anyhow, that is the quick shakedown on the bike. And now that I kind of know what's going on with the bike, I can start making some choices. The very first thing I'm going to do is just start disassembling, just taking it apart, putting the different components into the different cleaners, getting that stuff all going. I have found that the ultrasonic bothers my cats a lot, so I can't do it indoors, or like I have to be able to do it on the balcony, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And cables, housings, the shock is very simple, so I'll go through the suspension on this bike as well. It looks like Arlo's got it maxed out because he's kind of a big dude. And it's just really old, like kind of first, second generation rock hopper, Specialized, you know, when they very first came out with fully suspended bikes. I have a bike like this, and I turned it into a rear suspended neighborhood cruiser. It's the one that's like the Rasta colors with the crazy bars on it. Anyhow, I love these bikes, and they really are good bikes. This bike will come right back to life. It'll ride like a monster. It'll ride as good as it ever did In fact, I'd be willing to bet it rides better than it ever did brand new when I'm done with it. Anyhow, so there we go, and I will touch base as I go through the process. I'm going to try to only show like really parts that are interesting instead of like everything or a big time lapse of this, that, or the other thing, you know. Instead, I'm going to do more kind of niche little chunks and things and stuff like that. Anyhow, cool. Right on. Love you guys. See you in a minute.